Hello, writers. Welcome to the Writer's Tool Shed. Today we're going to be learning some 5 new words. Let's read our Week 13 example story. Bugs Bunny was walking along through the forest one day when he came upon a strange sight. A white marble pillar stood next to the path. On it, shining against a plush velvet pillow, there rested a golden carrot. Bugs squealed in delight. He didn't notice Elmer Fudd hiding behind a tree, chuckling and rubbing his hands together. Bugs picked up the carrot, and there came a soft clang from overhead. Bugs took the first bite, totally unaware that a huge boulder was plummeting down from the sky, headed straight for him. Elmer watched eagerly from the tree, waiting for the boulder to strike. But just before it hit, Bugs suddenly said, "Ouch!" and hopped sideways a few steps. "There's a prickle on my foot," he said. At that moment, the boulder crashed to the ground, missing Bugs by a hair. "No," wailed Elmer, but Bugs Bunny just shrugged and went on his way, chewing his carrot in perfect comfort. Okay, let's take a look at our first word. Plush is an adjective. It means fabric that is soft and fluffy, often rich and expensive. These pillows are plush because you can imagine rubbing your hand on it. You feel the softness, and they look fancy. They look expensive and rich. When you're writing with it, if you use the word plush versus elegant, last time we learned the word elegant, which meant like very stylish, very simple, but rich. And so you could call these pillows elegant, but elegant wouldn't capture that fluffy, squishy feeling. So if something is plush, you also imagine this like softness, this squishy niceness to it. Clang is a noun. It means a loud metallic sound like a bell ringing. You can imagine this huge bell in a church going clang, 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 and it's a ringing sound. So if you're writing with it, if you we learned screech last time, which is that high squealy sound that metal things can make sometimes, like a car braking and going screech. But clang is more like a clang. It rings out. Boulder is a noun, a very large mass of rock. This boulder is much bigger than this man. And that gives you the sense of the largeness of what we're talking about when we say boulder. When you're writing with it, this is just to connect why we use these vocabulary words anyway, why the writer's tool shed words help us. Because we could just say very big rock, the very big rock plummeted down from the sky to straight for Bugs Bunny. But it's effective when you use the word that has the meaning already built in because it gives you much more flexibility. You don't have to kind of lug around these 3 words and have to fit them into your sentence. You can just use one word and it makes the sentence flow more smoothly, but you still get that rich meaning and description of the size of what we're talking about. Plummet is a verb, means to fall straight down quickly and suddenly. This graph was showing maybe the company's profits and like, oh, it's going up, oh, it's going up, oh, it's going up. Plummet straight down to the ground. And so you get the sudden and steep fall. When you're writing with it, plummet versus plunge. You might know plunge when you're like plunging your hand into the water, and plunge has that sense of going down, but it's more sensing more showing you're going into something. So I plunged into the darkness. He plunged into the big ball pit. But plummet, you're not going down into something, you're about to hit something. You're going down through the air, and you're going to splat. Comfort is a noun, a state of ease and enjoyment, free from worry or pain. Ah, look at this guy. He's sitting in perfect comfort. Look at him. He's got his legs up. He has this fluffy seat. His arms are behind his head. Um, and when you're writing with it, you could say he is relaxed. Yes, and that would be an adjective to describe the way that he is. But you would say he's in perfect comfort. So comfort is a state that he is in perfect comfort, not he is comfort. You would say he is comfortable, but comfortable is less big than just being in comfort.